Hey guys, welcome to your late night collective love reading with me. So I just felt inclined to do this video. I kind of feel like your guys' masculine has something to say and it's been bothering me, and I feel like if I didn't do this reading, I wouldn't be able to sleep properly. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that reading for you guys now. I normally record in the living room, but my son's having a sleepover with his friend and they built a fort in the living room, so I didn't want to disturb them. So I decided to do it in my room tonight. Alright, Spirit. What do masculines have to say for our divine feminines tonight? If there's something that they could relay, a message, how they're feeling about their divine counterpart, what would they say? I just heard, I can't talk to her. I don't know what to say to her. I don't even know where to begin. I don't even know where to start. I just heard I drove miles and miles. I don't know who that's for. Or I've traveled miles and miles to find her, and I found her, but now I don't know what to say to her. I've been waiting for a love like hers. I've been waiting for her, and now I don't know what to say. She's everything that I've ever dreamed of in a woman. She is the counterpart. She is the exact reflection of what I see in my wife, in my future, and yet I don't know what to say to her. That's too many cards. I'm gonna shuffle that again. I heard I don't know how to relay. It's like they don't know how to deliver this communication with you for some reason. There's gonna be so much story, guys. So many stories, so many different scenarios. So please just take what belongs to you. If you guys hear me talk about like off shit, like what is she talking about, it's because there's gonna be so many stories because so many people are watching. But for some of you guys, some masculine has found you in a time, now this is not going to resonate with everyone, where they are already in a partnership, whether it be in a commitment or they are even married. And yeah, it sounds sloppy, it sounds scandalous, it sounds inappropriate, but I'm hearing this love is divine. This love is, I heard, called for. The universe has brought you two together in a perfect time as this, even though it may not seem as perfect as it should be. Love is not a complete fairy tale. Love is not this big Disney motion picture where everything just falls together perfectly, right? It's not always like that, guys. Sometimes there's trials and tribulations. Sometimes things happen. You know what this reminds me of? There's this YouTuber that I watch a lot. And there was a time when I did have a phone conversation with him. And there was something in particular that I was working really hard towards. And I failed. And I was sharing with him my story. And I said to him, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like, did I fail because I'm not meant to do it? Like, should I keep trying to do this thing? And he told me, I'll never forget what he said to me. He's like, sometimes the universe, sometimes God wants to see how bad you want something. How bad do you want it? How bad do they want it? And for some of you, I'm sorry, some of them are going to fail the test. This is for another group of people. There's going to be those who, I'm sorry, I'm getting channeled right now. There's just so many scenarios. It's like, I feel like Spirit is showing me so many different timelines, so many outcomes that can happen. But it's almost like it's up to the masculine to choose. Yes, you do choose as the divine feminine, where you no longer wait for anyone, where you're no longer hoping and wishing and praying and, oh my God, when is he gonna come around? When is he gonna see me? When is he gonna finally see me for who I truly am? No, we're not doing that anymore. The divine feminine is in her, as I'm saying this, I see the Queen of Swords energy. Like, that's where you guys are at right now. You guys are no longer, I heard diddly daddling. Like, it's not a game anymore. It's getting old. We're not getting any younger. And you guys are in a place where you're really like tapping into that queen energy and understanding and knowing who the fuck you are. Like, I'm seeing in my mind, some of you are actually going out on dates and you guys are having a lot of fun and you guys are just taking it like, not like a joke, but like just literally just having fun and being like, you know what? I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna do my thing. I'm not gonna wait on this masculine because this masculine is obviously not waiting on me. And if they are, then they're not acting in their divine masculine, because you know what? The divine feminine does not chase. We do not. When we are in our power, when we in our self-worth and value ourselves, we do not chase. And what happens, ladies, when we do this, and this, don't get stuck on the whole gender thing. I'm just talking about men. You guys know what you fall into, okay? I'm not gonna get into all that. It's not that fucking serious. You guys know where you fall in that category. And the divine feminine does not chase. And in this lesson that we are learning for ourselves is going to allow the masculine to step their fucking game up and let them realize what they need to do. If they really want the divine feminine, then they're gonna have to. I just saw someone like putting on their boots and being like, let's go. Like, they're driving to their house, they're communicating with you, they're coming to you. Not all of them will, though. Not all of them will. And that's because I just see, you know what I'm picturing? Like, have you guys ever seen the TV show Loki? Where like there's different timelines and there's different types of Loki. So you guys have to realize, like, I don't want to get too deep and esoteric and stuff like that. But there are many timelines that we can live. The only thing that we control is ourselves and how we react to things and how we react to people and how we decide to move in our lives. And that's why we tend to go in different lives and scenarios, because of the decisions we make, right? So us being in that divine feminine and in that power and knowing, like, I know my worth, I know what I bring to the table, I know what I can offer someone. So when someone comes around who doesn't even come close to like who you are, like, you guys are no longer even entertaining the idea of wasting time with people who don't matter, people that are not able to even, I heard, come with a plate. I don't know why. It just feels like this energy of like if you guys go to a party and you bring stuff and then the person comes in, oh, I didn't bring anything. Like, how you gonna come to the party and not bring nothing? Like, how you look? Bro, you look like a bomb. You look stupid. Like, why are you even here? You guys are no longer allowing trash and I want you guys to really like take that in and realize how amazing that is. You guys have come such a long way. So many lessons that have been learned. To finally get you to the place like where you're at now. And Spirit is asking you guys to cherish that and to protect it. Like seriously, protect your heart, protect your body. Understand that not everyone can be in your presence anymore. Valuing yourself. I'm sorry, I have to turn off the fan. It's making me cough. Valuing your guys' selves so much that you are no longer allowing the trash in. No longer allowing people to waste your motherfucking time. Because you know what? We're not doing that anymore. We're not wasting time. You're no longer gonna do that with me, sweetheart. My time is money. My time is precious. And if you are not adding value to my life, if you're not adding sustenance, like what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? I just see you guys like going out having fun. You know who to take serious and you know who not to take seriously. You can have fun, you can dabble. And I've said this in my other readings. I don't know who this is for because Spirit's making me bring it up again. If you guys are out having fun, no judgment. I would prefer, Spirit would prefer, I should say, not to bring them to your home when you do that. You want to keep your home sacred. You want to keep your house clear of certain energies. And like I said, no judgment. That's what you guys want to do. But let me tell you something. That shit gets old. It gets old. It gets boring. There's no sustenance. There's no meaning. It's just empty. And you know what happens usually when you get into your moments? And I'm guilty of this. That's why I say no judgment, girl. I've been there. When you're in your moments where you feel whether lonely or like not having that like human touch, it's normal. You want that. You want to feel it. But you'll start to see, unless you are already feeling this or experiencing this, that you end up feeling even worse afterwards. Because you know better. You know that giving yourself to someone in that way, energetically, you are tying yourselves energetically to that person and they are draining you. Every time you orgasm, every time you kiss someone, have that much respect for yourself and value and love to know that, you need to give that to the person that you truly want to be with. There was a time period where I was going through this and I thought to myself, like, I'm just having fun. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm not taking anyone serious. But deep down inside, I knew I wanted a boyfriend at the time. This was a couple of years ago. I wanted a boyfriend. And there were like, I was seeing one person. But it wasn't like we were trying to have a relationship or anything like that. And it got to the point where I started longing for that. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to be able to find someone if I keep allowing myself to be in that energy of like fuckboy energy or like friends with benefits. Because you know what it started doing? I was doing that with one person and then I felt like I started getting that vibe from everyone else around me. It was like I started attracting those type of individuals to myself. And then I couldn't be mad about it because I was like, all right, if I'm operating on that energy, then guess what? I'm just attracting people who mirror that. So if I no longer want this, why am I going to continue? And I remember having my, and he was my friend. So I did tell him, like, listen, I know you don't want a relationship. I know we're not going to do this. So I said, listen, we're friends. I love you, but like, I can't do this with you anymore. And he couldn't understand it. Till this day, he still doesn't understand it. I'm like, dude, I want a boyfriend and I eventually want a husband. I want to settle down. So if I operate out of this energy of like doing the same things like that over and over, that's all I'm going to get from you. That's all I'm going to get from everyone else. So people don't have to understand. You don't have to explain yourself. I sure as hell didn't need to, but I did. I don't know why, but you don't need to explain yourself. If you want something, then you have to act like it's already there, or acting like, you're working towards it so that you can manifest it into your life. And mind you, after that, I did meet someone. It didn't end well, but the whole point is that I manifested that person for like my next lesson or whatever you want to call it. But I needed to do that, and that was something I learned, and I'm now doing that. I went through a long period of being single. I've been single for like almost 2 years now, and I'm feeling that feeling again where like it would be nice, like I'd love to settle down with someone. And for a brief moment, I almost felt that loneliness where it's like you want to hang out and do these things with these people, but if you know they're not good for you, listen. I have a good thing. Okay. If you know damn well that you don't want to have a baby with that person, you have no business sleeping with their ass, okay? That's how I operate now. Because you have to. Eventually you have to. Because then it's like, what are you doing? Bro, you wasting your motherfucking time. Listen, we're 17 minutes in, and I haven't even read the cards yet, so we're going to do that because I'm kind of sleepy. And now that I have the fan off, I'm hot, but I feel like I can breathe if I turn it on. Ooh, honey. Ooh. You guys operating out of this energy, you guys are bringing in not only someone who is emotionally capable, who is a good communicator, but this is someone who got money, honey. Oh wait, you guys can't see, but listen, it's King of Pentacles. Someone with money, honey. And I'm not saying like, oh my God, money, like gold digger shit. No, I'm saying, how nice is it to have a masculine that you don't have to take care of, that you have your own money, they have their own money, and you guys can like have money together. That's nice, This is someone who's really, I heard the word headstrong. They're going to be so headstrong over you. They're going to be so, I feel like this is a new person. I feel like this person, I keep feeling this energy of like, there's someone who fumbled you in a recent past. And because of that, and you guys are in that energy of like, I'm not dealing with this. It's going to bring in this new person, and it's going to happen. So like, boom, it's like they're going to meet you and be like, you're it. They're not going to question it. You're not going to question it because they're going to act. They're not going to give you a reason to question. They're not going to give you a reason to second guess, because in their actions, they're going to show you that they're about you. Being a provider, being a good communicator, someone who really has their life together. They don't want to have kids with you. So be ready. Listen, if only you can see the cards that I have right now. They're going to want to have kids. And I feel like quickly, maybe you guys are a little bit, and this is not for everyone, but for a specific group of people, some of you are in your, I want to say 30s or 40s, so they feel like, and it's not like they're rushing only because they're like, oh my God, I don't have kids, I want to have kids. But it's, yeah, you guys are older, so it's like they meet you, they see you, they meet you, and they're like, they're it. So let's not waste any time. Oh my God, let's see what else you guys have. Oh my God. This is, oh my God, I wish you guys, I'm going to tell you guys what it is, but this is so beautiful. I forgot I have this candle here. I should have just lit this candle for next time. Do I have a lighter here? No, why would I have a lighter in my room? I'm retarded. I didn't have a candle, that's why, but nope. No. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Justice card, and the 10 of Cups. Guys, this I just heard so loud. This is wish fulfillment. You guys are being rewarded for your patience, your hard work. Oh, and out of nowhere, I feel like crying right now. You guys have like waited so long, so fucking long. I feel like the longing in my chest, in my heart, my throat, it's like, I feel choked up, like, but it doesn't feel like you guys, I mean, yeah, you guys have been through a lot, but I feel like this is coming from spirit, where spirit is like, I see you, I see how much you've struggled, I see, like, we see your ancestors, your loved ones, God, whatever you guys believe in, they see how much you suffered and waited for a love like this, and it's finally here. And Spirit just said very clearly, don't second guess it. Don't, like, this is, and you guys are just gonna know. And you guys are gonna know because the masculine's gonna know like this. And they're gonna make it so, like, there's not gonna be no type of confusion, no type of like miscommunication. They're gonna be so, I heard, thorough in their speech and the way they talk to you, the way they present themselves to you, the way that they act in your life. They are gonna do so much for you to be like, damn, like this is what it's like to be loved. This is what it's like to, damn, this is my twin, but in male form, right? Isn't that like, I think that's so cool. Bliss. And life is, it's gonna lead to marriage. It's gonna lead to children, a happy, like, I've never pulled out cards like this together. It's just, what are you doing, Archie? Oh, sorry, our dog's making noises. It's really beautiful. I just feel this contentment in my heart, in my soul. And I just heard it's coming fast. So you guys be ready. You guys are being rewarded for your, not only your hard work, but what you guys been through. It's like it's your time. You know, the karmic debt has been paid. And I know I'm speaking like, you know, like as a woman, and when I say divine masculine, you guys could be a divine masculine watching. So please don't get, I say feminine because I'm feminine and whatever. I don't want you guys to get caught up in those titles, because you can be a masculine watching this, and you can meet a woman and be like, damn, like she's very dominant, and like she's, you know, clear in her wants and her needs. And I've never met a woman like this. I've never met a woman who just knew what the fuck she wanted. Like, normally women are fucking like some of you guys are like, yo, like, women are usually don't know what the fuck, they don't even know what the fuck they want for dinner. Like, and you meet this woman and you're just like, damn, like, she's different. She's headstrong, but she's not chasing because she knows her worth. And that's what's gonna make you guys want her even more. Okay, let's pull out some more Oracle Love Confirmation cards. Sorry, you guys can't see the cards. It's really, ooh, that flew over here. Let me grab It says, oh my God, I can't see it. What does it say? Love language, access service. Actions speak louder than words. So like I said before, I said this already, it's not like they tell you this thing and it's, you know, ija. Ija is like in Spanish is like and done, you know. No, it's, they're gonna show you. Like they're gonna back up their words with the shit that they do for you. And a matter of fact, most of them, they're not even gonna say it. They're just gonna show it to you guys. And that's how you guys are gonna freaking know. This is how you guys are gonna know. That's their love language, is to do for you. And I just heard some of them, this is cute. Their love language may be like with money. So don't be surprised if they like buy you gifts and stuff. And they're not love bombing. It's just their way of like, if they kind of suck at communicating, they might use this as a tool to be like, let me show her. Like, let me buy her some flowers. Let me buy her some chocolates. Let me, you know, she says she really likes this movie. I'm going to buy her this movie. Like, it's not love bombing. It's just their way of showing affection and their way of action. I'm going to pull out one more here. Oh my God, it's so hot in my room. I need to turn the fan back on. I'm getting the AC guy in my house Monday. Is that 2 days from now? Because I'm in this like small apartment with my son and it's tiny, dude. Like, it's a tiny place. I love it. Absolutely love it. But it gets so damn hot in me and my son's room and I don't understand it. I put the air like 73 and it's only in our rooms because we like walk to the living room and the kitchen and it's like, oh, it feels so good. Like, I sleep more in my living room than I do in my room because it gets so freaking hot in my room. I don't understand it, so I'm calling. And then I'm paying like $200 a month for my damn electricity bill for a small place. I'm like, this just makes no sense. I was talking to my neighbor the other night and she's like, yeah, that's impossible. So I call the, I was about to tell you the name of it, like if you guys know what the fuck I'm talking about. I called the place where I pay the light bill at and they were like, yeah, your AC is sucking up all the energy. We're gonna send somebody out on Monday, so I'm excited about that. I don't know why I just told you guys all of that. Maybe it's part of the reading. Maybe they're making you like, maybe they're, you know, they're feeling hot around you. You know, they're feeling like, ooh, you know, ooh. Engagement. What is this? Why are you? Oh, that's creepy. Okay. Engagement. I'm sorry, guys. 1 second. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. You guys, it's all like, I ain't gonna read no more. I'm not gonna waste my breath. Listen, you guys deserve every bit, every piece that's about to happen to you, but it is happening when you make that decision for yourself, or you are no longer settling for the BS. Say it with me now. We are no longer dealing with the BS. I know what I can offer. I know who I am and what I bring to the table, and I am no longer wasting my time with people who do not see me. You understand? People who do not see you do not deserve you. People who are not afraid to lose you, they don't really want you. Some of y'all don't want to hear it. I know sometimes I don't. It hurts my feelings. That's normal. Excuse me. But sometimes you gotta hurt a little bit so you can move on. But isn't it exciting to know that there's someone out there who's excited about you? I find it to be, that's something that I regret in my past. You know, whenever I had like a really bad breakup, or, you know, being single or whatever, it's like, I would be so emotional and so upset about the breakup. And then finally I thought to myself, like, yo, like, you know what? Yeah, it sucks and my heart hurts right now. But you know what's more exciting? Knowing that I am just this much closer to find my person. And that's all that matters, dude. Excuse me. Oh my God. I'm sorry, I had some whiskey tonight and I'm like, I'm feeling the after effects right now. It should make you so excited, and it does it for me. I feel like whenever I get down about it, I just think about, you know, knowing that my husband's just out there somewhere. And I look at it like a game, like, babe, when are you gonna find me? Oh man. And just being in that energy too of not looking, I feel like it'll bring them so much faster. Because at the end of the day, if you think about it, we don't really need anyone. It's just, they're an addition. They're, you know, they're a bonus. They're an add-on to your life. Someone to share life with. So once you're in that energy of just kind of like letting go and detaching from outcomes and like finding that person, you know, I was at this retreat a few months ago. Mind you, I'll be honest, I've always been that girl since I was young. I can't wait to grow up and get married. That was like, for some fucking weird reason, it was like the only goal I had in life. Boys. I just wanted a husband. And what's funny is, I still haven't gotten that yet, right? You know, being obsessed over that like Disney fairy tale, because that's the bullshit they feed us since we're little kids. So I was at this retreat, and the guy who was leading the retreat put us like in groups, and he was like, oh, he wanted us to record ourselves talking and basically speaking life into each other's lives. So like, let's say I was in the middle of the circle. I was speaking into the future about how my life looked like. So like, I would talk and be like, oh, I am a famous YouTube tarot reader, and now I work full time doing that, and me and my son travel the world, and right? So your friends around you would add on to the stories to kind of like bring to life, you know, trying to manifest that life into your life. And it's funny because I didn't realize this until after I was home, because I'm in Orlando, so like this trip was in Miami. So after us all doing the recordings and stuff like that, I get home and I listen to my recording, and I was thinking about what everyone else said in their stories. And it wasn't until this moment I realized, like, I no longer needed or wanted that partner. Realizing that everyone in that group brought up about meeting their future husband, and I never did. And for a split second, I thought to myself, is it because I don't really want it? Like, because I didn't say it. I brought up about how my life was better, that I was able to provide for my son in a better way, that we could travel the world and spend more time together and do all these things I wanted to do with him and for myself. And not once did I bring up a man, not once did I bring up a husband. And I thought to myself, like, damn, does that mean I don't really want it? But I felt like Spirit spoke to me and was like, no, it's not that, girl. Like, you're just in a healed place where you're no longer attached to that. You're not attached. And that's where I've been trying to get you. And I feel like that's where Spirit is trying to get you guys to where you're not looking for it. You're just kind of allowing, like, you're just loving life, and just like, and ever since I've been back from that trip, I've just been like doing things so much different. Trying to spend my days in different ways, where it brings more peace and love into my life and into my son's life, and spending more time with him, and like just really indulging, relishing in every moment. It reminds me of like when you're a kid, right? Because when you're a kid, you don't have bills. You don't have things that you have to pay for or be responsible for. You were just you. You were just in the moment, playing in the mud, playing in the dirt, playing, painting, whatever you're into, playing with my fucking Street Sharks. I don't know if you do you guys remember Street Sharks? I don't know. I might be a little bit old for you guys, but Street Sharks. I'll never forget that TV show. I used to have it. My brother had them, and I would play with them. Fucking gargoyles. Oh my gosh. Saturday morning cartoons, Spider-Man, just all the like. I find myself doing those things like I used to as a kid. I'm just like not paying attention to the time. Now when I have my days off, I like really take the day off. I don't do shit, bro. I don't do nothing in my house. I push myself to do that because I'm like, you have to do it sometimes to be able to really enjoy life and not think on like, we're, you know, every day constantly we're on this like quick move to like do so much and what's the next thing to do, what's the next thing to get done. But we need that time and moment for each other, for ourselves, so that we don't lose ourselves. That's the whole point of all that. Okay, guys, we're 36 minutes in, and I'm so tired. So I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. And until the next one, I'll see you guys, right? Love you guys.